crowd tonight. Thank you so much for coming. We are the Rustwater players. We've been doing this for a while, but a little thing called the pandemic got in the way, and we haven't done it for like 2 years or something. Time isn't real anymore. Okay, I'm rambling. This is just a reminder. Can you put your phone to silent and put it away? We have a fantastic photographer, Sune Horn, who's taking photographs, and we have an amazing videographer, Will Pertz, who's taking a video, so you don't need to snap us. We're doing that. So please do that. The show is going to last about 90 minutes. There's no interval. We've got 7 one-act plays for you. And no food in the auditorium, no refunds, and no fire exits. Enjoy the show, everyone.
Kill you, my sorrowful one. That distasteful but necessary task falls upon these men. My hands will remain unsullied.
Have mercy. Don't do it.
And yet I must. Your dalliance with my hated enemy, the Blowfly, has befouled you in my eyes. You are no longer my plaything. And certainly no longer convent material.
You monster.
And yet this blood-stained ceremony will serve its purpose, to draw out that scoundrel, the Blowfly, out of hiding. He could never resist the chance to rescue his beloved Dolores. I'll be here waiting for him, to crush him like the insect he is. How ironic that his weakness would be his love for you.
The Blowfly may love me, but there's one thing he loves more, and you can't kill that. Freedom. One day, our rustic Mauritanian region will have its regimental. The Blowfly will lead it, and I'll be by his side.
If you'd spent more time visiting the poor, as befits your sex and station, and less time filling your head with ideas from these so-called novels of yours, you'd understand why the pragmatic approach is best. My power is absolute, and it derives from empire. What could a risorgimento relinquish to this rustic and rural Mauritanian region?
Freedom. Freedom to worship, to speak, and to feel as we want to. Freedom to frolic in fields of wheat, freedom to drink from a mountain stream, freedom to eat sheep's cheese rather than goat's cheese, freedom to call ourselves not the subject of empire, but Mauritanians.
And that will never happen, for, as I believe I have already explained, I understand the importance of, putting aside one's own moral objections and cultural identity for the sake of power.
The rock can't be built with high ideals. There is another reason why you mustn't have me killed.
And that is?
The Blowfly is too clever for you. He already humiliated you countless times.
Humiliated? Me? His childish antics have barely put a dent in my vast power and authority.
What about the time that he bested you at egg throwing, archery, and aikido, and then pulled down your pantaloons to a delegation of imperial dignitaries?
Yes, I haven't forgotten that. But this time we'll be ready for him. Every man on this firing squad is amongst the finest soldiers in the Empire, all trained in archery, axe throwing, and aikido.
And pulling down the pantaloons of cardinals.
Silence. Duxie. Your prattling tongue cannot delay the inevitable.
I must die then. Except
Yes?
there was a time when you cared for me.
It feels like a lifetime ago.
It feels like one, yes, but it wasn't so long ago that you...
Enough! I see how you bide for time. Men, ready your weapons! Prepare to die, my sorrowful one.
Cease this brutal thought.
Blowfly!
Yes, 'tis I! For whenever I hear of injustice, whenever I hear the voices of ordinary Ruritanians ring out, and whenever I get the chance to pull down a cardinal's pantaloons, I will be there! The resurgimento of this rustic Ruritanian region will be realized!
You repulsive little blue bottle! How I've longed to get my hands on you ever since you bested me in archery, axe throwing, and aikido!
Pull down your pantaloons, too.
Yes, I know. And ever since you disguised yourself as an apothecary, stole into my private residence, filled your pockets with priceless rubies, and redistributed them amongst the rural peasant folk of Ruritania.
Pulled your pantaloons down that time, too.
Yes, I know. And ever since your ramshackle rebels routed my regiment at the siege of Fontina, leaving you and I to battle amongst the burning battlements, and after an hour bitter swordplay...
I pulled your pantaloons!
Yes! We all know what happened!
Yes, well, thank you so much for relaying some of my most glorious achievements. However, the crowning glory of my career will be the rescue of my beloved Dolores from your clutches, right here at the heart of your empire of sin and cruelty.
I fear you'll never get to taste that victory. Look over there!
Gasp! That's no mere firing squad. It's a detachment of the Empire's most deadly warriors, trained in archery, axe throwing, and aikido.
And this time they won't be pulling down any pantaloons. This time they'll be pulling the wings off the Blowfly! Men, ready your weapons!
Wait! What if I told you this man is not who he says he is?
More lies from the rebel's scandalous tongue. Don't listen, men!
Your Eminence, I am allowed the last request, aren't I?
Don't speak to me of rights, you discredited doxy!
Well, I do believe that all prisoners to be executed are allowed one last request. It was signed in the Treaty of Mascarpone, which you signed yourself, Your Eminence.
Can we get that checked?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, there it is. There's your signature right there. Yeah.
Blast! So I did. Hoist by my own petard.
My last request is to hear what the Blowfly has to say.
Men, the man you look upon here is not the real Cardinal Pecorino. As a young man, the real Cardinal Pecorino was known for three things: his feasting, his fashionable attire, and his love of loose women. The man whose role it was to procure these slatterns, a certain Tobias Pustule, recognized he was the exact double, the doppelganger, if you will, of his Eminence. And so Tobias Pustule plied the Cardinal with wine, more wine, whiskey, brandy, and finally some more wine, and the Cardinal slipped into unconsciousness. Stealing his rochet and beretta, Tobias Pustule became the man you see in front of you today. This is not the real Cardinal, my good man. He holds no authority over you. You have been tricked. Furthermore, Tobias Pustule is not a pure-blood Ruritanian. He is, in fact, a foreigner!
That would explain his hatred for Ruritanian freedom.
Quite so. For you see, my good men, the man whose orders you have been following is a traitor not only to the Empire, but to Ruritania too.
Traitors love being traitors. That's one of the main traits of traitors.
Quite so. My darling is correct. So, you see, men, you have been following the orders of a man who is a quisling foreigner. Do the right thing, take up your arms, and send him to the afterlife where God will deal with him.
Wait! Before you kill me, I have something to say. A revelation of which will chill you to your very bones!
Oh, fireman.
Why wait? Let him meet his maker.
I will have one last victory, one last humiliation before I flee this Ruritania for the Carpathian Mountains. While you were away, studying the ways of the revolutionary, and you believed your beloved Dolores to be pure and chaste, she has been with me!
My Dolores!
Knights, you believe she pined for you and read your letters. She visited me in my chambers and we practiced. The baboon's backside!
How could you?
It's an unusual chess opening.
Most unusual. Indeed.
Hate me if you will, but there's one thing I must tell you before I die. It may change things.
What is it, sorrowful one?
The masked man you see before yourself is an imposter.
Never! I'm the one and only Blowfly.
Speak, sorrowful one.
Many years ago, a hussar deserted his post and wandered through Ruritania until he chanced upon a rebel army. Pledging his loyalty to the cause of Risorgimento, he quickly rose through the ranks and gained the confidence of the Blowfly. They became bosom companions, and this double-share hussar learned everything he could learn from our leader of glorious movement, before applying him with wine, some more wine, brandy, whiskey, and finally some more wine. Stealing his fabled mask and trusted blunderbuss, he gained the confidence of the Blowfly. With the identity of the Blowfly necessarily a secret, few were placed to challenge a hussar.
Okay. How do you know this?
I know because I was the Blowfly. I have a mask. See? I am the Blowfly.
Okay. I'm getting confused.
It's the fate of all mendacious oligarchs to be confounded by the Blowfly.
No, it's not that.
Ever since I was just a young girl, I've seen the injustice the Empire brought to our rustic Ruritanian region. Seeing my village subjugated while Cardinal did nothing. Then, the man involved himself in the affairs of my family. The Cardinal would watch as my mother performed a toilet variation.
Okay, it was a very unusual chess opening.
After witnessing the particularly demeaning chess opening, I contrived to create a secret identity, one that would strike fear into the hearts of all avaricious oligarchs everywhere. I had no need to play a pop to disguise my secret identity. Although I curtsied and fluttered my eyelashes, I put my mind into studying archery, egg throwing, and aikido.
And pulling down my pantaloons.
Who do you think taught this rogue how to do it?
All right, look. I'll admit it. I have no authority here. I'm not the cardinal. I'm not even from this rustic Ruritanian region. I'm a small-time criminal who wasn't even that good at being a pimp. It's just... Look, I'm not trying to justify it. I just want to know what it'd be like to have a bit of power.
Spare us, you self-pitying squid.
Wait, hang on a minute here. I mean, this is really kind of heartbreaking. I mean, I've never thought of your predicament quite this way.
I imagine you have a similar story, Billy Renard.
No, I just kind of really like wearing masks. Kind of sounds kind of silly once I hear it out loud like that, yeah.
Tobias Pascal and Billy Renard. You both believed you could use me and toss me aside when you were done?
No.
But I've exposed you and your lies. One day, you will be just a footnote in the annals of our proud rustic Ruritanian region. The Risorgimento will be roast. And when it is... Villains everywhere will tremble at the name of the Blowfly.
Be bold, my brothers of buttered bread. Hold high her hat on your easty head. Don't die downstream from dreary dread. March on, move up, make waves instead.
I know it's been a rough night, but it's important you tell the truth. From now on, I want you to think clearly and try to remember what you can. It's important that you don't leave anything out. Understand?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, okay.
Uh-huh.
State your name.
The name's Bill Robertson.
Olive Robertson.
I'm Jill Courtney Robertson. 9 years old, thank you very much. You can call me Jillybean if you like. Everybody does anyway. Hey, did you know there's a ladybug in here?
How do you know Gary Robertson?
He is my idiot brother.
Brother-in-law.
That's my uncle.
Do you like him? Do you get along?
Ah, Jesus, man, I don't know.
We work together. Strictly business.
He's my best uncle. He buys me so much stuff.
Tell me more about that.
Like all sorts of things. I love Hatchimals, and he buys me Hatchimals every week. In those Kinder eggs, I have about 100 of them. All from Gary. Do you want one? I have so many. You might just landed on your head.
I'm his supervisor. We work together on a daily basis. Strictly professional.
We just don't really talk.
Why is that?
Because he's a dick. I mean, he's spoiled and entitled, and I hate him, and But you know, my wife, she works with him, and my daughter likes him, so there's this uneasy peace, but you know, the fucker, I mean, he thinks he's better than me.
Is he better than you?
What?
I mean, how do you feel about his moral character?
He's all right.
Better than me?
We just want to know what you think of him. Would he break into your house to rob it?
Uncle Gary, are you joking?
Oh, no, that's just not his nature.
Fuck, I don't know, but then this happens?
So, how did he get into your house tonight?
I have no idea!
It's weird.
I locked the friggin' door.
It's always locked.
And I double bolted it with a chain.
And Bill always pulls the chain back.
So even if he had a key,
So even if he had a key,
he couldn't have gotten in.
there's no way.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's an easy one. I let him in.
But why did he come over in the middle of the night?
I guess he got into some sort of trouble.
No, I really don't know.
I really couldn't tell you though.
It's a mystery.
It was a big booty.
What's a booty?
Like, you know when you need a booty real bad?
No, what does that mean?
Like you call up a booty, like a booty scream or something.
A booty call?
Yep, that's a ticket, a booty call.
Ooh, I really can't imagine.
Like maybe it was gambling debts?
Nope. No idea.
Or maybe cocaine?
Probably something work related.
So what's a booty call?
Like, you know when Mom wants to kiss Gary and stuff, and so they have the secret. So he comes over and does the secret hug and kiss, and they play that lock the door game.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Like maybe gambling debts.
Oh, I sent a confusing work memo. Maybe we needed some clarification.
Or cocaine.
Yeah, can't imagine. I
So, do your wife and Gary get along well?
No, man, she thinks he's an idiot, like I do.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mom starts jumping up and down when his car pulls down the street. She digs her fingernails into her thighs.
we are friendly.
She just kind of rolls her eyes at him, you know?
Mm-hmm. Just work memo.
Super big smile.
Friends.
The word is horny.
Just friends.
It's a science word.
We are just...
It comes from hormones. Horny hormones.
Probably drugs, I guess.
The word is platonic.
Horny.
Drugs.
Friends.
I see. So, you let him into the house?
Yeah, I saw him outside and he was like trying to pick the lock.
I don't understand, because we never even gave him a key.
I kind of deleted to get my key.
Did he pick the lock?
No, he wasn't having much luck. So I snuck over to the door and opened it.
Did he see you?
Nope, I'm super sneaky.
Really?
You have no idea.
But why did you do that?
I didn't want him waking up Dad.
I was sound asleep at the time of the accident.
Then I heard something.
I heard
Then what happened?
Duh, I got up to check it out.
I heard Mom coming down the hallway.
So I figured I better get up too, check it out.
And then I heard Dad coming down the hallway.
But I'm thinking it's just raccoons.
The child was concerned.
I was scared.
Why were you scared?
The call of the booty had started.
What do you mean?
The booty had started. It can't stop, can it? I mean, you know like how National Geographic and the lions can stop humping sprouts all day?
You thought they would...
And right in front of Dad!
And then I heard this horrible noise.
It sounded something awful.
Like thunder rolling down the stairs.
Like the house was crashing into the basement.
It all happened so fast.
It startled me.
I jumped.
I just...
What was that?
I pushed him.
Then I realized it was a person.
And it kind of sounded like Gary.
Just one push.
It startled me.
I ran downstairs.
I ran to my room.
It was Gary.
It was Gary.
Gary.
He was... I thought he was dead. He looked dead. But, he was still breathing.
I didn't mean it.
Why do you think you did that?
I just wanted to hide him. I just want things to stay the same.
He had a suitcase in the car packed with clothes.
Oh, is that right?
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
We also saw that you had a suitcase packed near the door. Were you going anywhere?
I forgot to pack. Oh, I didn't unpack after my last trip. Don't supposed to turn. I bet you didn't buy a little bit. Fuck the police. Y'all always trying to we didn't even do nothing.
Gary had some tickets printed out
Oh.
with your name on them.
Oh.
Olive, do you want to tell us what was going on with you and Gary? Olive. Olive. Olive.
I said wasn't nothing going on, and you sit up here acting like you can't hear with your dumb ass. Now what?
I think maybe my wife probably just forgot to unpack from her last trip.
I just want Mom to stay with us.
Olive, she's kind of absent-minded.
I just don't want Dad to find out.
She's not all there all the time.
I just want to be a happy family.
Look, I love my husband and my daughter. But sometimes I just feel trapped. It's just not working,
I know.
Look, man, am I like a suspect here?
Are you gonna tell Bill?
Am I going to jail?
No.
But...
woke up in the hospital with no memory of the incident or anything else. He doesn't even know his own name.
Oh. Well, thank God.
Oh, good God.
Oh my God, but what's that mean?
Well, he'll probably get his memory back, but he might not remember anything from tonight.
Are you gonna tell Gary what I did?
No, I don't see any reason for that.
Are you gonna tell Dad about Mom and Gary?
It is not really a police matter.
So what's gonna happen?
I don't know what to do. I just know what's going to happen.
I mean, what next?
My favorite uncle in the whole wide world.
Oh, fucking Gary.
Man, fuck Gary.
Oh, fudge.
Well, maybe Gary and me can start over.
Maybe Bill and I can start over.
I just hope I can start over.
Sorry, Gary. I am a poet. I'm a poet, this much is clear. I'm a poet, I weave words, my dear. I am a poet, a lyrical wizard. I'm a poet! Have you met my lizard? You didn't see it coming? How I busted that rhyme. You couldn't count the stresses as they landed on time. You can't believe your eyes as I spin all these bars. This reading rainbow surprised even Burton LeVar. They'll name me a laureate like Gorman Amanda. I'll Shakespeare your Frost as I drop all my stanzas. I'll internally rhyme your Manuel Miranda as I tropic your cancer down on your Costanza. Now Eminem cried and Emily's wet. Let's not forget that you met my pet. Edgar just died in my word salad blizzard. Now bow to Wordsworth, Sir William, my lizard.
Hi, I'm Jed, and I'm here to talk with you today about my job. I'm a playwright, and that means I get paid. That means I get acclaim. That means I get no small amount of self-satisfaction from telling these two what to do. They're Richard and Judy, and they're my creations. Richard, come up and tell the nice people about yourself.
Well, I'm playing chess with Judy. Isn't that what you wanted me to do?
They're my creations, but lately they've gotten so full of themselves. Richard, tell everyone about yourself.
Hi, I'm Richard. I'm a fictional character, created by Jed. Consequently, I have no life outside of the instructions Jed gives me, and the things Jed gives me to say. He told me to say this, and this, and this. So if, for example, Jed tells me,
Act like you're really angry.
then I have to be really motherfucking angry! Are you scared, motherfuckers? And if Jed says to me,
You've lost everything. Cry. Cry like a little baby.
and if Jed says to me,
You're the whimsical wizard of aggrandizing alliteration from Bumbletown Manor in Merrifield, England.
then I have to be the whimsical wizard of aggrandizing alliteration from Bumbledown Manor, a place of bucolic splendor that never was, where whimsical wizards grant wonderful wishes, and weatherboard witches wear they wayfaring wanderers.
As you can see, I have complete control over my creations.
Wanker.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, Judy, tell the nice people about yourself. All right, Judy, are you a fictional character?
Yes, I am.
Who created you, Judy?
You did, Jed?
Yeah, and you have to do everything I say, right, Judy?
That's right, Jed.
Judy, why are you and Richard playing chess today?
We're playing chess because you told us to, Jed.
Okay, but why, Judy, why?
We're playing chess at the beginning and the end of each play that you wrote. It symbolizes how our marriage over time became a passionless exercise of tactic and strategy. A cold war of bluff and counter-bluff.
Pretty clever, if I do say so myself.
You borrowed it from unfinished Stanley Kubrick screenplay.
Oh, yeah, I mean, only borrow from the best. Now, see, Richard, see, Judy, when I said, tell the nice people about yourselves, I didn't mean in a whole, oh God, I'm in some sort of professional development thing where I have to tell everyone I'm a fictional character who has to do everything that Jed says.
Wait, you didn't?
No, I mean, I want you to talk about your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, you know. I want to talk about, you know, your emotional through line, your motivation, your super objective.
The only hopes, dreams, and aspirations I have are the ones that Jed here gives to me. Audience members concerned with concepts like motivation and emotional through line can consult a playwright's manual written by Jed and available in the lobby for Man 1.
Richard's not giving us too much today. Judy, how about you?
My name is Judy. I'm a young, smartly dressed professional woman trapped in a loveless marriage with Richard. This marriage he became kind of a stalemate.
Yeah, the audience can see that, Judy. We've got in the chess symbolism, right? All right. I mean, these people are here for an audience with Jed Manville, playwright. They want to know the tricks of the trade, the subtext and subtleties, the iceberg theory.
I'm bored.
Yes, bored of this loveless stalemate of a marriage.
Well, no, Richard's fine. He's always been good to me. I'm bored of this kind of situations.
Yeah, the stifling conformity of suburbia.
No, this kind of situations. I mean, a young, smartly dressed professional woman. What is that? Is it much to go on?
And yet we can see the bohemian spirit yearning to be free. I'll talk with the director and your actor to make sure that comes through.
I mean, who writes that crap?
I wasn't aware you felt that way.
Well, of course you wouldn't. You never asked me. You spend your time working on how Richard's childhood dream of being a chess player come up with dialogue.
Right. Richard, let's go back to you. What was your earliest memory and how do you think it...
I'm not who you think I am, Jed. It's not surprising my marriage with Dickie wouldn't work out. I'm not interested in men. I'm gay.
Yes, the stifling conformity of suburbia has repressed your bohemian urges, coming out in secret, sapphic impulses.
Dreambird. No, not that. Just something that I've always felt. Not that I expect you to understand.
Richard, did you know about this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, while you've been obsessing over all these chess allegories, Judy and I have been talking about it.
And you're okay with this as a husband?
I'm okay.
Well, where's the drama in that? Don't you, feel threatened? Don't you want to, scream angrily, at the beginning of the play? Rip off your shirt and show the muscularity underneath?
Not really, no. And, we do need to have a little bit of a chat with Judy's family and explain the situation. But after that, we were wondering if we could have a go.
Have a go?
Yeah, at your job.
Oh, at my job? I don't think you could.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, mainly I'm just a kind of broad ideas person, right? But I do think I have a good sense of structure. And actually, the job that you gave me in the advertising industry has really given me a knack for editing text down to its bare bones.
Richard, you work in accounts, not writing copy.
We didn't put that in the script.
I didn't?
Well, check it. Anyway.
Huh.
Yeah, see? Anyway, Judy's the one with the creative ideas.
Oh, really?
Well, do you have any more creative ideas? You've written now 5 plays about Lovely's marriage in suburbia.
People want to learn about suburbia.
They don't? They want to know about Mercave maid woman, about talking whistles with cucumber addiction, about caves filled with crystalline treasure and castles in the sky, about masked man who is actually a woman fighting evil cardinals, and an adult woman pretending to be a 9-year-old girl under police interrogation. I'm right, aren't I? So why not let us try?
Yeah! Come on!
So, Jed was an inspiring writer. He dreamed of being an artist with a solo hit of Chekhov and a snappy dialogue of David Mamet. The only problem was he just did not have any ideas. So he decided to borrow them, borrowing from the best, but from their unfinished work. That meant only those nerds with the keenest of ear would ever notice. And Jed being of that kind of people not go along to see his plays. That worked for a while. 5 well-received plays. And Jed got a little acclaim. That was until he met Stanley Kubrick one day.
Ida, you're Jed Mandel, aren't you?
What do I say?
I wrote it down for you. This is my script now, remember? God, Alfred Hitchcock was right. Actors should be treated like cattle.
Fine.
Oh my God, Stanley Kubrick, I love your work.
Oh my God, Stanley Kubrick, I love your work. I've seen your films over and over and over and over again. I even have a little nickname for you. I'll call you Stanger.
Hey, don't call me Stanger. Listen, we need to have a little talk. You've been down at the Kubrick archive, haven't you? Using your ex-girlfriend's university ID, raiding all my unmade scripts.
Stanley, I'm so sorry. I just love your work so much.
And don't call me Stanley either. It's Mr. Kubrick to you.
Mr. Kubrick, I'm so sorry. I just love your work. I just wanted to emulate you.
Emulate me? You plagiarized me. And for the crime of plagiarism, I send you to St. Peter to be judged.
St. Peter, I throw myself at your mercy.
My poor wandering lamb, there's room in the book of life for all God's creations.
Really?
Except those who infringe upon copyright. For this you will be damned for all eternity! Well, Judy, thanks for writing that bastard out of our play.
No problem, Richard.
So now what? Do I finally get to fall in love with the mercave maid woman of my dreams?
That sounds a little predictable.
Well, how about turning this whole theatre into a kind of glittering, crystalline cave? We decorate the stage with glinting, reflective sequins, and I'm the treasure hunter. I'm alone in this strange place, but I'm about to meet a mysterious stranger.
There's not much to learn drama-wise, is there?
Ooh, where's the drama in that? I've got it. What about a startling revelation about my sexuality?
It's been done, and I don't think people find that kind of stuff so startling these days. Take it from me. You can't just shoehorn into a play as a social issue.
I know. How about the whimsical wizard?
Absolutely no.
You know, I hoped you'd have more for me to do. Wasn't the original deal that I would kind of come up with the broad ideas and then you would finesse them with your creative genius?
I'm thinking.
Hey, Judy.
What?
I just broke the stalemate.
What?
Yeah, I took your bishop, Judy.
Wait, I haven't seen that coming, bastard.
Yeah, well, You see, the trick is to use a little-known chess opening called Gambaccini's Gambit. It lets you gradually gain control of the centre of the board, while all the while your opponent thinks a stalemate's been building up. But actually, you're in control the whole time.
Fascinating. Hey, what are you looking at?
Hidden gem. Up on hill, high among the trees, I pooped into a box among the buzzing bees. I feel a little silly with my pants down at my knees. Smelled sort of awful. I was thankful for the breeze. Why into a box? And why not behind a tree? Well, the box was right there, humming sweetly just for me. So I pooped into a box, high among the trees, up on hill, among the buzzing bees.
We met on Tinder.
We met on Cupid.com.
He contacted me on LinkedIn.
And my loser boyfriend literally just left me for someone with more EQ. Like, I cannot do mathematics.
And my therapist says the only way I'll get over my ex is by putting myself out there.
I'm a married woman.
So I swipe right.
So I returned his electronic kiss.
So I accept his request and say, okay, I will mentor you.
And we begin to text.
He starts messaging me.
We engage in a professional email relationship.
His name is Stan.
His name is Stan.
I say it's business. I will call you Stanley.
Being older than me, he will have that maturity and sexual experience, which is perfect for a relationship.
Being the same age as me, he'll have that emotional maturity, spiritual experience. How perfect is that for a relationship?
Being much younger than me, he will have that immaturity and complete lack of experience, which makes him ideal for a mentee.
He suggests we meet at this
Little Italian cafe.
He is trying to pick me up.
He's trying to pick my brain.
I hope he doesn't try to pick me apart.
We log in 4 p.m. on a Saturday.
Which obviously means coffee.
Which obviously means drinks.
Which obviously meant coffee, dinner, and drinks.
I keep my prep simple: fake tan, mani-pedi, downstairs waxing, upside blow dry, and double squirt of Botox.
I won't put too much effort. They say that turns guys off, right? I don't want to come across as too desperate.
I'll wear something academic and no cut.
I wake up on Saturday feeling wired,
nauseous,
underwhelmed.
And I wait for him outside the cafe.
I wait for him across the street.
I keep him waiting for 15 minutes.
I put on dark glasses in case someone might see me.
I post hot selfies on Facebook so everyone can see me.
I keep him waiting for I wear just a little bit for him to see.
I text Stan saying, I'm here wearing purple polka dot, smiley face, thumbs up, in case he doesn't recognize me. See, I may not exactly look like my profile photo. It's my sister. She's 23 and a part-time model. Then these other girls in purple polka dots suddenly show up. She's waiting too. This could only happen to me. So I start texting him, saying, I'm here wearing purple polka dot with a yellow carnation in her hair. And suddenly my purple polka dot doppelganger just ups and leaves. This could only happen to me. So I frantically start explaining texting when suddenly
he arrives holding a rose. What is this? The Bachelor?
Oh my God, a red rose, how romantic.
He is standing there looking like a despondent florist whose flower shop just got blown over by a hurricane, and the only thing he could salvage was the single rose he was clutching.
But he is hot.
So hot.
Mildly attractive.
He says, "Hi, you must be Rachel."
Holly.
Marie.
And holds the cafe door open,
Letting me
In first.
like some cheesy try-hard.
old-fashioned gentleman
Who
who...
clearly wants to check out my ass.
The place is so tacky,
Quaint.
Inappropriate for mentoring.
with these awful plastic tables.
That you can find an authentic restaurant in Milan.
And IKEA.
We sit in this enormous
Very sweet.
Quite sour.
Italian woman introduces herself as the owner,
She hands us this really cute...
incredibly tacky.
Menus?
We are eating?
Thank God, because I'm so hungry I could eat a vegan.
It's Italian and I don't do carbs.
I go for the garlic pizza starter, the lasagna for the main, and tiramisu for dessert.
I order a double espresso.
A salad. No dressing from children's menu. And Stan
Stanley.
says, "I'll have what she's having." Then he starts talking.
Blabbering.
Using a lot of super complicated words.
He is obviously nervous.
Very self-assured.
Borderline narcissistic.
And he is cracking jokes.
He's cracking up.
Is he a crack?
And we were flirting.
In this awkward silence that...
Was intellectually stimulating.
And I'm staring at him and thinking how this time I'll be strong enough not to go back to my ex.
And I'm looking at him and thinking, why am I feeling these butterflies instead of guilt?
And I'm staring at him and thinking, God, I hope his cold sore is not herpes.
When I look at my phone,
It's after 7.
it's 23 past 4.
It's time to mentor the boy.
Then he suddenly stands up.
Reaching into...
Pulling out a coin,
Walking over,
to this amazing retro...
piece of junk gaudy jukebox,
asking me to dance. I excuse myself, going to the toilet.
The ladies.
To see if there's a window to escape from.
And I'm sitting on the lavatory writing discussion message to my
Husband, telling him that I've been called back to work and that I'm stuck.
With my ass wedged in the bathroom window. And it literally took 2 chaps to pull me free.
He takes me dancing.
He walks me to the bus stop.
We go to happy hour after happy hour.
And as the sun rises, I dangle my door keys in his drunken smile.
Staring right at me, and I know he's just about to.
Thank God Almighty that the bus is early and can end our hideous misery.
And as we reach my front door, he turns to me.
And as the bus door opens, he turns to me.
And as he opens our taxi door, he turns to me.
Something in his face changes.
You can almost see the thoughts jumping across his brain.
Fear.
Anxiety.
Erectile dysfunction?
He kisses me on the cheek.
He gives me this warm, beautiful hug.
He awkwardly shakes my hand like I'm the Queen of England and says, I'll call you.
Then comes The day after. I totally get that the guy has to play it all cool the day after.
I'm out of the loop. Are women now supposed to initiate the day after?
The day after, I delete his phone number, turn my mobile phone off, and consider changing service providers.
See? I think any call or text the day after shows the guy is too keen.
I check my mobile repeatedly.
And you know, by that evening, the prick hasn't contacted me.
I'm feeding the baby when the phone rings.
So, I print his profile picture, cut off his hat, staple it to a teddy bear, and step its 7 minutes through it, fluff her like a wooden doll. When my phone rings.
But he's sweet.
He's pretending to be all sugar sweet.
When I turn on my phone, I see 5 missed calls from Stan.
Oh. He tells me about his mother-in-law.
I didn't receive 5 missed calls from my ex in 7 years.
He tells me about his mother-in-law.
The first messages were all apologies for being so nervous, explained really nervously.
And you cannot sugarcoat rejection.
Is he mentally disturbed to reject me?
That he saw me from across the street as I panicked over the girl in purple polka dots.
But it did make me think about how my husband used to make me feel.
It did confirm my belief that all men are just giant dicks on legs.
That he saw this tenderness in me and he just knew. It was his 3rd date and he just knew. Then he tells me about his mother-in-law.
And I don't know. Maybe true love is 2 faulty people not giving up on each other. I think it was Aristotle who said that. Or was it Justin Bieber?
That woman we saw on the cafe, that was his mother-in-law. She was the one who convinced them to get back out there and look for love again. That's what his wife would have wanted. She was only 24. His mother-in-law said I was perfect. Apparently it was my signature dance move and great appetite. Wait a minute. It's my ex.
Kisses for a virgin. I kissed your eye and your lucky wash rag. I kissed you bye and your fresh toe tag. Kisses for a virgin never felt so sweet. The coroner caught me kissing on your feet. The judge asked me as he kissed me off to jail, "What possessed you to deflower Mrs. Frail?" "Kisses for a virgin," I replied sincerely. "The woman had 6 children!" The judge had echoed clearly. I knew this to be true, so I replied with glee. Up until I finished, the virgin was me. Griff!
Oh, Jason!
It's Griff!
It's Jason!
Griffy Griff.
Japer Jason!
It's Griff.
Jason!
Look, Griff, we don't have to do this because, I'm just going to sprint through the rest of this art show, get some more wine and cheese, and get out of here because, Mo isn't even here, and I don't know what I'm doing here, so bye.
Jason, wait. It's just, I won't have another chance to apologize face to face like this, so I'm sorry. I know.
It's kind of hard to take you seriously from the way you talked to me last time.
Right about that.
You told me to fuck off because you and my wife needed to fuck on.
I know, but I shouldn't have messed with your marriage.
For real, Griff?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Don't be a dick man. I'm trying to apologize.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't accept your apology because that means I forgive you. And I kind of don't. So it'd just be empty.
Fine. Still, I'd like to atone.
Yeah, well, that's your thing. I don't have to like you for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. It's all fine. Fine.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Ugh.
Oh, and I guess I won't be seeing you no more since I'm leaving the country and all.
What?
I'm leaving town.
Where to?
Karachi. Got a job teaching at the National University.
That's Pakistan?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
I lived on the south side of Florida for 4 years. Can't be worse than that.
Well, I guess since I won't be seeing you, it wouldn't hurt to at least go through the motions of accepting your apology. So I dub ye forgiven.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, well, this is about as much as I can muster. I'm not really good at this ceremonial stuff.
I know. I wasn't expecting it to go much better than this.
Wait, you came here for me?
I don't have much to say to Mo.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
She's remarried.
Yeah.
She's got a couple kids.
Yeah.
She's sick.
Like the flu?
You don't know.
What?
Well.
Tell me.
Jesus.
Come on.
Well.
What?
Cancer.
What?
Bone cancer. Yeah.
That's why she's not here.
I thought she was going to make it. I thought she was feeling better tonight.
Jesus.
You never know with these things.
I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you.
And it's my birthday.
Oh?
I'm turning 25.
Well, happy
No.
Okay. Sorry.
You keep doing that.
Keep doing what?
You keep saying sorry.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
You make me feel small.
Me.
You do.
Why?
I just bought my dream house. I feel really proud of myself. Then I come here tonight and I see you, and you embarrass me. It stings that she left me for a woman. So I go and I convince myself she was gay all along. And then she goes off and gets remarried to a man. So it stings all over again. And she's moved on twice already. And here I am at her art show talking with her ex-girlfriend. And I think that proves that I'm mature or something. But I didn't want to come. I didn't want to be here. I don't get this art. It doesn't mean anything to me. Just like Mo. I never got her. I never even got me or how I was with her. See, just like this piece right here, I don't get it. Just looks all fucked up and depressing. That doesn't bring me any joy to see all that death and decay and morbidity. That's just a bunch of random, sad shit.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what is.
Life. Maybe life is just a bunch of random sad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Random, sad shit.
Like, staying in a grudge you just won't let go?
Or living in a state that you just hate.
Suddenly you're dead.
Cancer. Jesus.
No, I kind of want to buy it now.
Yeah, me too. I can't even afford cigarettes, though.
Are we pathetic?
Why? 'Cause we smoke?
No. This piece here. It's called Moe's Shadows.
So what's that?
It's us.
It's us.
Yeah, 'cause we're her shadows.
No.
Then what are we?
I don't know, but shadows don't cast shadows. Shadows don't buy dream houses and move to Karachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demons, though.
Sure, demons can do anything.
Well, in that case, I call vampire.
Obviously.
You?
Griffin.
Griff the Griffin.
Jason the vampire.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of random sad shit anyways.
In the graveyard was my lover. Squeeze me tightly, squeeze me nightly, squeeze me wrong, or squeeze me rightly.
Kiss me quickly, kiss me sickly, kiss me with your roots so prickly.
Bite my nose, bite my toes, bite me where my fungus grows.
Slap me lily, slap me silly, slap me as my neck's go chilly.
Fuck me good, fuck me deep, fuck me where your grandma sleep.
Mr. Welby?
Yeah.
Hank?
Ugh.
Well, this is rather awkward, isn't it? I suppose you already know why I called this meeting?
Oh, I don't know, Pauline. It could be any of the millions of things I do around here. Ooh, let me guess. Is there another paper jam in the photocopier? You want me to turn on and off someone's computer? Oh, I know. You want me to track down the Fleet-Fingered Factotum and see what that naughty little boy's up to?
Hank, me, and the committee are well aware of the wide-ranging purview of your position, but we're grateful for everything that you've done for us over the years.
Everything that I've done? You mean everything that I do and that I continue to do?
Hank, me, and the committee are grateful for all that you've done, be it past, present, future.
Yeah?
But something came to my attention after the special task force meeting yesterday.
Oh, I heard about that one. The one where Billy Boy let rip and they had to open a window. I heard about it. Wasn't there. I'm not on the special task force.
That was the meeting. As you know, we are under a continuous wave, a blitzkrieg, if you will, of cutbacks. And one of the things our superiors are looking at is the catering budget.
Well, I got nothing to do with the catering budget, Pauline. If you should speak with Cedric if you see any discrepancies in the catering budget. But emphasis on speak to. Do not email him if you want a quick reply.
We have a ring-fenced budget for catering. All of our corporate catering is with Pelicana Pizza. They supply all of our corporate catering.
Oh, yeah. Corporate catering. That's just a fancy name for greasy pizza, Pauline.
There's the ring-fenced budget for the planning committee, the ring-fenced budget for the general committee, the ring-fenced budget for the steering committee, the ring-fenced budget for the special task force.
But I'm not on the special task force.
I have reports from more than one eyewitness who reliably...
But I'm not on the special task force!
Then why were you stealing their pizza?
Stealing their pizza?
I've had reports from more than one eyewitness who reliably reported that you were at the special task force meeting yesterday under false pretenses, ostensibly to steal the ring-fenced pizza.
Pauline!
This is a very embarrassing thing to have to talk about.
Pauline, you know it. You know the Scantum scheme, whereby if we audit these special task force and those professional development thingies, that stuff gets all added up our attendance to our end of the year appraisal.
We did away with the Scantum scheme over a year ago, Hank.
We did? Well, I didn't really hear about that.
It was announced at the General Committee. You are a member of the General Committee, aren't you?
General...
I don't understand this, Hank.
Look, Pauline, come on. I've been working here 8 years. When I first got here, I made tea for the whole office. You made me stay to midnight, and I got you those figures you wanted. And I was the one, let us not forget, that I was the one who unclogged the toilet after a particularly noxious Elvis killer from Cedric. And after all of that, you accuse me.
Hank, I wouldn't accuse you without proof.
If you know who's been eating the pizza, I would talk to Cedric, because when I looked inside that toilet and looked in the shit, I could see pizza sticking out.
I remember that lamentable incident, but it's not really germane to this situation, is it?
Germaine, Greer or Jackson.
As I said, I wouldn't accuse you without proof. Joey, would you come in here for a minute?
Oh, not fucking Joey.
Now, Joey, don't be nervous. Just tell us exactly what you saw at the special task force meeting.
Well, everything was proceeding as usual, but then, during a discussion about scrutiny and oversight, Mr. Welby here decided to take the oppositional view.
He decided to take the oppositional view?
He decided to take the oppositional view and call me a chucklehead.
It was banter, Pauline! Come on! What is an office workplace without a little banter every now and again?
But that got me thinking about the Fleet-Fingered Factotum. You know the way he always starts off his emails with morning chuckleheads?
It was banter! And now you're accusing me of being the Fleet-Fingered Factotum. Oh, real nice.
But that was just the first thing that alerted me to Mr. Welby's odd behaviour. Because then, throughout the rest of the meeting, he repeatedly asked, "Where's the pizza? Where's the fucking pizza? Where's the fucking pizza, you fucking chucklehead?" And when the pizza finally arrived, he just pushed everyone out of the way, got straight to the front, and ate so much pizza so quickly that, well, I didn't get any pizza.
I had 1, 2, 3, a couple slices because I was hungry, because I didn't eat breakfast, because I was preparing my notes for the meeting.
And I take it there were other witnesses to this?
Well, the bruise on Annie's arm speaks for itself. He grabbed her when she went for a slice of Hawaiian.
I'll be talking to Annie in due time. So, Joey, is there anything else you want to get down on the record?
Well, see, it's my job to take the minutes at the special task force meeting. So I have access to the master database where all the names are stored. And that's what alerted me to the fact that Mr. Welby, his name isn't on the list. He's not a member of the special task force. His name's not on the list for that committee.
Well, you know, there's a reason, fucking Joey, that I've been going to the special task force meetings, because I've lots of duties.
We all are aware of what Mr. Welby's duties are and what they aren't. Go on, Joey.
Well, I got curious at that point, so I clicked on his name on the master database, and it seems he somehow has full administrator privileges.
No, I don't. If I had that, I'd be able to do whatever.
What does that mean?
Well, it means he'd have access to everybody's passwords and thereby their email inboxes, which would explain...
What would that explain?
It would explain... It would explain... I hate you, Hank! It would explain how he was able to create a Fleet-Fingered Factotum email address and how he was able to know every single thing that goes on at this company. It's him, Pauline. He's the Fleet-Fingered Factotum. I'm sure of it.
Do you have any idea how ridiculous you look and how ridiculous you sound? This is some tinfoil hat stuff, Joey.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's evidence, and plenty of it. Take a look at that, Pauline.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is this? What? What is it? What is it?
Well?
This does paint a rather damning portrait. All signs point to Hank as the Fleet-Fingered Factotum.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I think there's enough evidence there to have Hank removed from the company.
Whoa. Don't you see what's going on here, Pauline? This is not professional. This is personal.
Look, whatever history there is between you two, I'm not taking that into consideration. I'm just looking at the evidence that's being presented.
I'm being persecuted because of his personal resentment.
Personal resentment? You slept with my wife! You juggalo!
No, one time mistake. I already apologized for that. I said I was sorry. It was a thing.
Tell Pauline what happened, Hank.
Look, I really think...
Tell Pauline what happened,
I really think you should lie down. You look ill.
With some dangerous liaisonship, Pauline.
Look, I really don't have time for French literature.
The reference isn't important. What's important is that he made a bet with Billy Boy that he could do it. He planned the whole thing like it was some kind of CIA coup, studying these books on psychological manipulation and neurolinguistic programming. They were laughing about it in their back and forth emails.
How did you read my emails, Joey?
He was figuring out her weaknesses and preying on them.
How did you read my emails, Joey?
Because I'm the Fleet-Fingered Factotum! Is that what you were
Yeah!
I'm the Fleet-Fingered Factotum! You fuckhead!
I think both of you really have to calm down!
Well, if we're allowed weapons...
You cretin! The best thing that you could do is pissing off everyone in this office, stuffing your face with pizza and some sordid little scheme to fuck my wife. Well, the Fleet-Fingered Factotum is playing a non-linear war, you fuckhead, with pure fucking information. Ow! Both of you! Jesus fucking Christ!
My mother said I would never be accepted in the corporate environment as a woman. And I guess she was right. But
insignificance when it comes to the utter fucking nonsense that I have to deal with here. People who press reply all to every fucking group email. King-size puddles of vomit in the lobby. Child's play. It's this atmosphere of petty competition and resentment frittering away my life, massaging both of your fragile egos.
You know, his ego's more fragile than mine.
You have to have the last word, don't you? Everything's a joke. Everything's a reference to something else. You can't write, or you can't convert a Word document to a PDF without some smart aleck remark. I mean, and when I don't laugh, you nudge me in the ribs and you laugh yourself until I laugh, just so you'll fucking shut up. I don't like being nudged in the ribs!
I didn't know your ribs were so sensitive, Polly.
That's just one symptom of whatever this is going on here. Everything's a game to you, to the point where you'd make some scheme to fuck his wife just to get one over on him. And I'm sure it's filled with nudge, nudge, wink, wink references to that Aaron Eckhart movie, The Company of Wolves.
Actually, that movie's called The Company of Men.
I don't fucking care, Hank, because you're just one of my problems. I also have to deal with this chucklehead. Ever since you came to work here, I've had to massage your fragile ego. You can't write an email without needing praise. I praise you for things you're simply supposed to do. I praise you when you fuck up because you need it so much. Your scheme to be the Fleet-Fingered Factotum, to control all the information that flows in and out of this office, to get revenge on the man who ruined your life.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Or it would have been if your need for recognition hadn't caused you to blurt it out in the middle of this fucking meeting. Meeting. This has been anything but. This has been a chimp's tea party. And now I've ruined my own chances at this company when it gets out that I hit you with a box file.
You know, actually, that's a traffic secret.
When it gets out that I hit both of you.
No, not again. No, Polly!
Pauline, there is one way we could stop that from happening, because each of us has a lot to lose if what happened here today gets out.
Yeah, he's right. I'd be branded a pizza thief and a pickup artist.
Office equipment-based aggression.
Massive data theft. But look, if we all just agree to a little ceasefire, we could just carry on as normal and act like the whole thing never happened.
Joey, you chucklehead, you can't be serious.
No, I am serious. Pretend like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Like nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened.
So I'll just take these confidential documents to the photocopier. I mean, to the paper shredder. Why would I copy them? I need to get rid of them. It's company policy.
Email training, company policy.
Yeah, let's get on it.
Yep.
I got away with it. Ah, pizza! I've got another one for you. A Christmas gift for my nephew. I woke up quickly, and the day went south when a toddler farted inside my mouth. I slept at my sister's, and my nephew was there, and this toddler approached me in birthday suit wear. My eyes darted open, and the sight made me grumble. 'Twas a hovering butt, and it let out this rumble. I choked and I gasped and I let out a roar, 'cause this toddler had farted in my mouth before. But the rage this awoke, no toddler could guess, 'cause I sought sweet revenge, and my plan was the best. I ate some raw eggs and a half-rotted ham. I ate some bad cheese and a foul-smelling clam. I chugged down some yogurt that expired last year. I snarfed down some jerky I found in stale beer. I waited till nap time, and I held it all in. I squatted real low with my cheeks to his chin. I let loose my symphony, a symphony of brass. And little Pete passed away from the stench of my ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are logged on to beccaslife.com. What should Becca order for her date? A, steak, B, chicken fajitas, C, vegan burger, or D, child's hot dog menu and nuggets? D. That's child's menu hot dog and nuggets, Becca.
Child's menu hot dog and nuggets.
Child's hot dog and nuggets? You got it.
Oh, hey, Becca.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I has arrived.
Oh, Becca, from the picture. It's so easy to see that it's you.
And you the same, you got the face that I'll face.
You said 8, and it's 8, right? I'm so sorry if I just...
Oh, I just came here to just snag at the table.
Oh, I just snagged myself a seat there.
Yeah. Sure.
This is dumb, right?
Yeah. You're dumb.
Good. As soon as we both agree that this is dumb.
Order the Chinese menu hot dog and nuggets.
Oh.
Hope that's okay.
Oh, no, that's fine, but why did you do that?
Well, I just thought of taking the initiative.
Well, at least you're decisive.
Well, it helps when I bring them everywhere.
Them?
I'm a live streamer. I have 400,000 fans. I didn't mention that in my profile, I think.
Yeah, I remember. It's just that I'm not really familiar with live streaming, so I didn't know if I should. Okay, nah, never mind. So, what is happening in here? Am I on TV?
Well, kind of, but kind of not. It's just like an internet channel for whoever wants to be on Becca's Life.
So there are 400,000 people watching us right now?
Oh no, that's my total fan base. Normally it's only like 3,000 people at a time on, but let's check.
How many?
Drum roll, please. Oh, we are kind of blowing up right now. My blind dates to draw a crowd. We have, whoa, 324,098 people watching. Hey, I love you, you're the best.
Hey.
Just act all naturally.
Sure.
You okay with this?
Yeah, I'm a game.
Very cool. I'm impressed, Hal.
Really?
Yeah, most people don't handle my policy very well.
Why do you think that?
Well, sometimes they encourage me to do kind of crazy things to make life more interesting.
Like what?
Okay, Becca's followers, what should she do? A, throw water on his face. B, flick his ear. C, throw his shoe out of the window. Or D, draw on his forehead. A! That's A, Becca, throw the water.
Anxious, you know? My fans.
That's okay.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. They're your fans and you're trying to please them. They don't know me yet. So they're just having a little bit of fun.
I'm so glad you're not mad.
I mean, a little hazing would never hurt anyone.
I thought it would be cool if it wasn't a profile history.
Huh. What is it you like about me? Was it this handsome mug?
Nah, you haven't been to 35 different countries. I gotta give you some perspective.
Well, I have a few good memories.
Like what?
I trekked across the Great Wall of China.
Look, what else?
Oh, I slept on the shores of Loch Ness and I swam with loggerheads and blowfish in Jamaica.
Anything good?
Anything good?
Yeah, impress me.
Whew. Okay, let me think. I rafted through the heart of Bali. I mastered cliff diving in Wales. I crawled to the depths of Santorini's volcanic craters. And I tamed a deer under moonlight Kashiwaga's shrine in Nara, Japan.
Is that all?
Not even close.
Well, go on.
Well, I befriended wild baboons in Siem Reap, and I jumped off Thailand's highest jumping platform in Phuket.
You're a liar.
Well, I didn't meet any baboons, but I gave them some bananas.
Sounds sweet.
Well, if you're lucky enough, I can give you some of my bananas.
You're too much.
You better take me in small doses, you know?
Not too small, I hope.
I wouldn't want you to choke.
I never bite off more than I can chew.
Let's not use the word bite in this context.
What? How else am I going to take your banana? Can get much nutrition from sucking at it. I with my teeth, it's smashed down to nothing.
That was physically painful.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. What am I going to do with you?
What is Becca going to do with him, followers? A, throw water on his face, B, flick his ears, C, throw his shoe out the window, or D, draw on his forehead? B! B! That was really loud. Flick his ear, Becca.
Sorry about that, just, you know. My hands.
That is fine, I guess. But you always have to do what they tell you to?
Well, I do a lot of money.
Come on, for this?
No, really.
How much?
A $250,000 annually.
What?
Like 240K, 250K.
Damn. I guess you'll be picking up the check then.
Well,
What?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're rich.
I do remember what they tell me.
Would you kill me if they told you to?
Followers, what should Becca do? A, kill him, B, blind him, C, maim him, or D, destroy him! D! Destroy him, Becca!
Sorry about that, just, you know, my fans.
What the fuck? No, this is right! You cannot just do what I heard mentally commands of you. Your fan base is keyed into their worst demons.
The customer is always right.
Oh yeah, shitty customers. They're deplorable. You hear me, fucking idiots? I hate every single one of you, you pieces of dog shit.
Okay, pieces of dog shit, what should Becca do? A, throw water, B, flip the ear, C, throw the shoe, D, draw on the forehead, or E, all of the above? All of the above! You're sick!
Sorry about that, just, you know, my fans.
Where's my shoe?
It's over! Come on up, everybody. Get out of here. We're done. Get out.